And I'm Voice. And guys, we are going to do an awesome little video here. So, hey, this video is going to be for the Pokemon playlist only. This is going to be pretty much like a catch up and the future of what we're going to do here on Raw Material Andy. Dude, guys, I'm going to be real. I've been having a lot of fun with the Pokemon things. We're live right now, which is pretty freaking cool. I like that. So yeah, guys, it's been a little while since I've done anything with Pokemon. Hey, what's up there, Broton? Welcome. I'm glad you're here already. We got some pretty cool things coming in the future. And, but hey, you know, guys, hey, there's almost 8 billion people in the world, right? Almost, you know, and that's astronomical number when you think about it. Not nearly as many as 1,000 some Pokemon. What's up, Mikey? But hey, there are 8 billion people in the world. And you guys, of course, you two down here, and the rest of you that are going to be watching live or later are here on Raw Material Andy. So let's talk Pokemon. Let's just have a good old time, man. I'm wearing my Danhausen shirt. Got a monster, man. It's a Saturday, no work tomorrow. So hey, we're gonna have a good time, right? Been a little bit since I've done anything with Pokemon, guys. As you may notice, we ended on gold, and I've been opening up Pokemon cards. So let's talk about the Pokemon card part of it right away. We're going to be doing more Pokemon cards, guys. In fact, actually, I have a video coming up where I got this right here. Oh, West Virginia. Well, hey, be safe, man, on your way to West Virginia there, Broton, and, Broton, maybe. But anyway, just be safe on your way there, man, because, you know, things are crazy out there. But anyway, guys, if you have the Walmart app, which I'm not being sponsored or nothing, but you can get some pretty cool Pokemon cards. And guys, when it comes to Pokemon cards, try to go through main sources, like, unlike third parties and stuff. Try to go through main sources because, like, there's a lot of crazy shit going out there with Pokemon cards. Scalpers, people buying a bunch of like decks and selling them like triple the price and stuff like that. Make sure you are getting it from reliable sources because you will get like screwed over and you will get duped, and it can be heartbreaking, especially when you have videos you know, planned for future Pokemon cards. Yes, I've experienced this in the future. I'm not going to go into detail, but pretty much this of it is I kind of fell dumb to, you know, something like this. But I got this from the Walmart app, guys. It's just some random, you know, bunch of Pokemon cards in one box thing, you know, gives you like 2 nice little rares, stuff like that. But we're going to open that up. You know, guys, but as far as the Pokemon card thing, I actually do have another idea that I am really excited about as far as the gaming end of Pokemon trading card game. You know what, guys, I may have to, you know what, I don't have it with me, but okay, guys, I don't know if you realize, you know what, give me a minute, I'm gonna go, hey, you know what, guys, check out that awesome painting right there, and then, of course, we got Lugia and Diglett hanging out, but guys, I'm gonna go try to find this game quick. What's up, best thing? And you should already have this game. I know, buddy, I messed up, I didn't know, I'm damn sure how this works. God dang it, Andy. Look at you amateuring on the live stream already, dude. Hello, buddy. This is why you were the tech guy, because you were way better at preparing things. Sorry, guys. This game right here, I don't know if you guys have... Oh, man. No matter how much you do a live stream, you will always forget something. But, guys, okay, Pokemon trading card games. So, yes, we are going to be opening up more Pokemon cards on the channel. I've been looking into some pretty cool box sets that I've had in mind that I would love to maybe order and get and show you guys. I really enjoyed the Espeon ones that we opened up, of course, and that Charizard box set, guys. Just go check it out, man, the Pokemon playlist. But this game right here, this is this is an older game. I don't know if you guys remember the Pokemon trading card, you know, fucking game. I'm gonna be real. This thing here is pretty rough. This thing's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Okay. But it's a good one, and it's something I've been thinking about bringing to the channel, actually, because I would love to. So, because, you know, we've been doing a lot of the Pokemon games or whatever, but, man, I would not mind trying to take a crack at this thing, and I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. It doesn't matter if it's me or the voice playing this game. We will drop the ball. And what do you think, boys? Andy, I'm going to be honest with you, bruv. Yeah, this game here is no joke. No, it's not, guys. If you've ever played this, you got to be good with knowing decks. You got to be... And there's no such thing as you having luck in this game either, because the AI in this game will get you all the time, so you got to be on top of it, dude. It's a really good game. The story is pretty basic. I believe you're looking for the legendary Pokemon cards, you know, the ones out there that nobody gets. And of course, there's like an Elite Four, there's like 8 gyms. It's pretty cool. There's this one fucking dude that you fight, and I think he pops up every like Tuesday and Thursday in like the random gyms, right, man? But he gives you really good cards. You get to open up booster packs. This was like pretty good stuff. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, but I was thinking about maybe trying to plug this into the future. I'm gonna have to play it again. I'm gonna be real, guys. I haven't played this definitely since I was a kid. Since the first time I got it, because I remember there was. Man, I can remember there was one trainer. There's always one trainer in the Elite Four because there's like an Elite Four in here where I fought and there was just no getting past them. You have to know shit to play this game. It's pretty cool. The basic old school Pokemon rules, the original 151. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a black cartridge too, which is pretty cool. So, still got the Pokeball run though. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it still has the Pokeball run. See, the black part's supposed to be up in the red. It is rough. Yeah, this game here. It's hard. Hey, what's up, Mikey? How you doing? Yeah, I've been we took a little vacation, Andy. Yeah, we had to, buddy, because we wanted to get some stuff in order. But so yeah, guys. So as far as like Pokemon cards and games are concerned, we're gonna be doing a lot of that now. As far as like gaming as far as the adventure we've been doing now, guys. A little recap on the channel. Yes, we've been opening up Pokemon cards, but we have also finished two games on here already. I believe I probably have them right here. You know what? No, but we did Pokemon Yellow, and we did Pokemon Gold. Now, guys, I'm gonna be real. The way I streamed them was a little bit different than most people did. I want to elaborate on this one a little bit because I've gotten a lot of questions about this and a lot of like, why, Andy, when we have so much modern. I get it. Okay, so I stream it with a television, guys, a straight up television and this little retcon or retro like little Game Boy reader thing that puts it on the TV, and I record it from there. And when and this is not bashing it, but when you guys, I don't know if you guys view modern Pokemon content, most of it is on a laptop. Most of it is through emulators. I really love the idea of this right here, guys, of having a Game Boy, taking this cartridge, this beautiful Pokemon Crystal, putting it in there, boom, and yeah, we got our stuff. We can play this game. It said, fucking, I want to play this game for you guys. Yeah, that's, I like that. I like the idea of it being like, if you guys were sitting here in my living room right now, as we are right now, and I'd be like, hey guys, let's shoot some Pokemon, man. That's how I would do it. You know what I mean? That's how I would do it. I'd put it on the TV. You guys would go. We would have a great time. I like the at-home nostalgia feeling about it. And yes, I could stream it on a laptop if I wanted to. I've looked into it, but I see so many people do it, and I'm not bashing people that do it because I actually love that setup. I love that setup, but that's the thing. I love that setup for other people. For me, I love the physical media, as such as when we did the badges, guys. Man, the badges. I gotta show them all because I love it. Like, and most people on their laptop, they have this. They have the badges and or whatever. I actually ordered them, and as we went through the game, we added to the badge case. Of course, we got the Kanto set, and then when we played Gold, we got the Johto set, man. Of course, I wrote it on the wall, voiced it, because I was a dumbass and not even think of that. But, like, yeah, guys, I like the idea of streaming the games on a TV. Because I feel like it's a great setup. The sound is gonna be what it is, but I also like the environment I get to be in because, guys, in the setup, I get to stand, I can sit down in a chair, I can do what I need to do behind the scenes and be completely comfortable with it. And not only that, I love it. I just love the way it is. I do know that sometimes it could be a little crooked in the screen. I get that. That's cool. I understand. Guys, everything ain't perfect. But then again, what YouTube channels are? Some of the best YouTube channels out there are not perfect. They are amazing, We talk about the Steers channel here on Raw Material Andy. And one video I need to mention right here, right now, because I was going through the gaming part of this stuff, and I noticed that I did two shorts where I was talking about eating Pokemon. Okay, now look, I know some of you are gonna be like, what? Yeah, I just seen that. I seen it. I get that. I know. You mentioned eating Pokemon, and all of a sudden it's like, what? No, it's just videos, it's theories, man, and it came from this food theory video that I watched back in the day, man, and it just, I don't know, man, there's something to it, I brought in there the idea of eating a Staryu because it can regenerate, right? So if you only eat part of it and regenerates the rest of its body, just like in real life, like a real starfish does, you have like fucking like unlimited food right there, dude. Like, it grows back. The food fucking grows back. You can eat it, it grows back, you can eat it again. I'm sorry, I know this is stupid, but this is what Raw Material Andy really is. See, we talk about the shit that makes people uncomfortable. Andy, you would eat a Staryu, bitch? I would eat a fucking Diglett if I could, okay? Yeah, you heard me. I said I'd fucking eat you, bruv. Yeah. Yeah, look, guys, I'm gonna be real. This guy here, I don't know what he would taste like. uh, Andy, he would taste like dirt. Yeah, like fleshy dirt, right? Like Andy, I would imagine kind of like a worm, right? Messed up in dirt. Yeah, maybe, buddy. What do you think, buddy? Why are we talking about this right here? Because Andy, this is what we do. Yeah, this is what we do, guys. But no, seriously, as far as raw material, Andy, Jesus Christ, this is why. This is why, Andy, right here. This shit. Sorry, guys, I'm having a great time. I haven't done lives for a while, and I forgot that, who I am sometimes, but I don't give a shit. I love it. Guys, I got Pokemon's fucking Coliseum over there, too. Like, I was just looking at it, my Nintendo 64, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know if I want to do those games, because those games are rough. But anyway, guys, as far as the games we're going to do, we are going to do, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're going to do, oh shit, I have them right here. Yeah, we're going to do blue, and we're going to do silver. Now, we're going to talk about how we're going to lay this one out, because me and Voice were thinking about how we did yellow and, gold, right? It's like, okay, so I played yellow, and Voice, played, gold. And I thought that was really a good idea. It was a cool idea for me to play the old school game and to pretty much just, I don't know, just to play the old games. And then I let Voice come in with the gold. But so, guys, I had an idea that I thought would be really cool. Yeah, we're going to do blue next, which is something I want to talk to you guys about. I have a poll over there for the starter for this game. As soon as we figure out who we're going with here, we could probably get started on blue. Now, guys, I'm going to be real. Blue is going to be an interesting one because I do remember, for one, you cannot get a Mankey in here. No fucking Mankey. So Brock's going to be an issue no matter what. Although every starter could pretty much, deal with him. So we don't got to worry about that. It's Misty who we're going to have to fucking worry about. I have a feeling she's going to drop me like 3 times. I'm going to call it in this video right now. That girl is going to drop me 3 fucking times in this game, dude. Or should I say, going to drop Voice 3 times in this game, because I'm going to let Voice play this one, guys. Since he got to play gold, I felt like, man, I should give him a shot, the old school one, since, let's be real, since, this guy over here says he held my hand through every game. Andy, I think I do. Yeah, he does. He really does, guys. I'm going to be real. There are times, like, if I know that I'm recording a video and I can't have this guy along, I know I'm not going to be able to do good. But yeah, so I want Voice to play blue because I figure I will take on silver. It'd be pretty cool. I'm not going to forget that we have a ball pocket either, like somebody over here. You know what, Andy? You can just, like, eat it, bro. That strain that we had that day was really powerful. It was. I'm going to be real. It was. But anyway, guys, the point is that we are going to be playing blue and silver. These are going to be the next ones coming up. You know what, guys? And eventually I do want to play, as you guys saw, Crystal as well. Because, man, I feel like that would be the way to, like, wrap up this whole Game Boy, like, at least color aspect of it, or just the Game Boy aspect of it. And then, what's going to be next? I mentioned, Pokemon Coliseum over there. There's a lot of other Pokemon games out there. So, guys, I got to see what systems I have. I believe I have a DS somewhere. I might have to get another one, but they're not that bad to get. But yeah, guys, I wouldn't mind maybe, jumping into some more Pokemon, man. I noticed that they did a lot of remakes of, like, Silver and Yellow and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind checking them out. So maybe, we'll see what happens with the future as is for what is going to be Pokemon, which we are going to be doing a lot of here on Raw Material, Andy. So the cards, yeah, we're going to be doing more of those. We're going to be, opening up a whole bunch of stuff. We may play this game. Guys, I'm going to be real. I feel like this one here, the reason why I want to play through it first, or maybe, play through it first, a real good run, is because I don't remember stuff that happens. And also, I don't know if I want to play this through the Hyper Kit. I don't know if I want to broadcast this one through there, because there's an internal clock. And I've been noticing something about the recordings that I missed the internal clock you get to have when you play the actual Game Boy. But when you play in that Hyper Kit, the internal clock stops. It literally stops where you're at and then goes later. You know what I mean? So it's pretty weird. But I like it for the most part. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe, man, to Raw Material Andy, if you like Pokemon, man. We're going to have a lot more of it. I know me and the Voice are very wild characters, and we're probably, like, not the ideal thing you want to deal with when dealing with Pokemon. But hey, man, this is good stuff. I like it. This has been a part of my, past and history. But as far as the future, yeah, I would like to work in some more of the future games. How's Mandy? You know, Mandy is doing pretty good. Actually, she is helping us throw together a Lumen video that I want to do. Yes, a final one actually coming up. Maybe two actually, but two last Lumen videos that will be in the Five Nights at Freddy's playlist actually, which there's another one I want to do there too. But yeah, dude, everybody's doing good over here. We're doing fine. But yeah, sometimes you gotta take some time off. But as far as an idea that I have that you guys saw in the thumbnail, I want to pitch this idea to you too because man, we got all these like Pokemon games here, dude. Like I'm not even kidding. Like we got everything we need here. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so there's something I've never done. And, let's be real, this is pretty, I guess, dumb, considering the fact that my age is, almost 37, so I know, yeah, a guy, whatever, Pokemon dude. Hey, Bagley boys, what's up? You actually got here at a very interesting part, man. We're, buddy, as far as what we do at Raw Material Andy, it's random, but right now this is talking about Pokemon, and there's an idea that I want to pitch because I've never done it, and it's stupid because of how long I've been playing this game and how long this franchise is out, but maybe I'm not the only one who could say this. I have not actually completed a Gen 1 PokéDex, okay? So yes, I think you guys know where I'm going with this, but here's kind of the problem with doing this with the tech, okay? So we're going to get into that. So, if I figure myself, you know what, I've never completed a Pokédex, ever. And if I'm going to do it, why not do it with you guys, right? Why not do it with you guys? Now, how am I going to do that? Well, here's the thing. I want to start over from the beginning. Now, here is kind of the thing. Do I want to stream the whole thing of me going through the game again? I probably wouldn't want to do that. So, I might do this in videos where I take parts of it, parts of the main adventure, and just run through. So pretty much what I would do is I would catch the 6 Pokemon I would need to beat the league at the game, catch no other ones, right? If I can, right? That way I only have 6 in the Pokédex, and then after we beat the league, after everything, we go on the adventure to actually complete this thing. So, of course, Andy, there's a lot of problems with this because you can't get all the Pokemon in this game. Well, yeah, that's why you get other ones, okay? So we would grab, like, Silver, right? And then we would play through a couple parts in that one where I know the Pokemon you need for Yellow are in there. Why Yellow? Yellow is a perfect base to start the 151 Pokédex because you get all 3 of those starters. You don't have to reset this thing, like, twice over to just transport them over through a link cable and go through all the starter bullshit. They're all right here. That's awesome. That's just a time saver thing, but it doesn't matter. I'm down with time saving, especially with what you got to do. So, in order to stream this too, we're not going to be able to use the Hyperkin, guys. I'm not going to be able to put this on the TV because of what I told you. See, the problem with the Hyperkin is that it doesn't save certain aspects, and plus, I can't trade multiple Pokemon from multiple games on it. Yes, that's where a laptop and an emulator becomes very useful. I get it, Andy, but why not do the hard work to actually get the Pokédex? So, oh man. It's going to require a lot of things that we got to do. So, of course, you would need, 2 Game Boys, which we got, right? You need a link cable, okay? And you need at least probably, like, these 2 Pokemon games. We're just going to say that right now. So, Yellow, right? Yellow, Silver, 2 Pokemon, 2 freaking Game Boys, and a link cable. And we can do this. So, whoa. Hey, Buzzstein. Jesus, come here, buddy. But yeah, this is my cat. He's about ready to enter the frame. He's a big boy. He's awesome. I'm talking about Pokemon, buddy. But alright, guys. So, what I was thinking we're going to do, if we do this, like I said, I might stream it through videos and stuff like that, and then we'll put it up. The only problem with videos is they don't seem to be received as well, so I'm going to try to announce them as they come up. That way you guys can actually see them and get directed to them, because live seem to be a little bit more perceived on my channel than the videos I've uploaded. I don't know if it's because the videos don't go through the algorithm very well, or if lives just seem to be just a thing that gets pushed through a channel if it's more successful, because lives are better for Raw Material Andy viewership wise and blah 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 if you want to get into the analysis of the channel, but that's beyond the point of it all. But yeah, so we would have to stream it from a Game Boy, which I think would be actually pretty cool, to actually sit here on a real Game Boy and actually do everything we need to do here. Now, like I said, if you guys want to see the story again, that would be cool. We could do that. I don't know if I really want to go into the depths of all the story. Of course, I would like to include us winning the gym battle, stuff like that. we'll think about that because this is a future product, but it's something I want your guys' involvement in because it's something I really want to bring to the table. This is Butta Stein, by the way. This is my guy right here. This is my boy, right? Yeah, but he's my kitty. He loves to join the live streams, dude. Say Butta Stein, look at that, man. Yeah, we're live, bruv. Yeah, I know, and you're a big boy, and I like it. All right, anyway, so guys, we would have to stream it on a Game Boy, which I think would be really cool. Like I said, never completed a Pokédex before, so of course, like I said, there are some interesting things I would like to do. Of course, like I said, if we do the story, we're gonna only do 6 Pokemon. Go from there. I already figured out who they're gonna be. The starters. We'll get Mew for our Psychic. We'll get whoever we need. Dug Trio. No, actually, we're gonna keep Mankey. Yeah, because that's the first guy we catch, and also. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Mikey, this is Buzzstein. Yeah, guys, he's pretty cool, man. He's a lovely guy. I like him. He's a good boy. But all right, buddy. So here, let's put you there, and we'll go from there. But yeah, guys, I think it would be pretty cool. So of course there are, of course, Pokemon in yellow that are going to be really rough to get. So let's cover that, shall we? Right away. And I think you guys already know where I'm going to go with this. All right. Right, it's 2 fucking words. Safari Zone. All right, Safari Zone. Okay, look, man. I don't care what it is. Who wants to say whatever? The shit is broken. All right, it is fucking broken. The Safari Zone used to like really really upset me when I was a child because you could get this thing, but I think I may have figured out a way now. Look, this is not guaranteed because nobody has figured out a way to crack the Safari Zone. They've gotten. There is I think in this game, actually, there is a cheat that you can actually go and do, and where you leave the Safari Zone, you, surf the coast of, I think, Cinnawood Island, or whatever the fuck it's called, Cinnabar, and you can run into them, but, no, the Safari Zone is rough, guys, but here's what I kind of figured out. If you're going after a specific Pokemon, stay in the area that's at, and just try to throw Pokeballs at it the best you can, and just go from there and hope for it, because I think the more you run into it, I think its catch chance seems to lower down a little bit. I don't know. It's weird, but I see it's hard to catch a Scyther in there. It's very hard to catch a Pinsir. Of course, a Taurus in there. I'm probably, but the worst one, the hardest one is Chansey. I think a lot of you will agree that Chansey is very hard to catch in the Safari Zone. It is a rough one to get, but man, there's a couple other ones in there. I know there's other ones I ain't mentioned. Oh, Kangaskhan I think is a little bit simpler, but a lot of Pokemon in there. So there might be some Pokemon if I run into, I might just save for the Safari Zone. The Nidorans are in there, both of them, and their evolutions, secondary evolutions. Of course, you got Tangula's in there. You got oh my god, there's so many just freaking Pokemon in that thing, man. It would be a good place to really round up some of them. And then of course there's the other, I guess, bump in the road. Andy, what about the traded ones? Well, that's where the second Game Boy comes in and the second game comes in. So, guys, you pretty much what you want to do is you want to try to acquire another Pokemon game that, to me, would have, of course, the reverse of whatever ones don't. Silver has a lot of those Pokemon. Gold, Crystal, they do. You can get an Electabuzz, you can get a Magmar, you can get a Jynx, you can get all of them. All right, you can get all of them. As far as getting Mr. Mime, that is an in-game trade that you can get somewhere. As far as Machamp, I think you can get Machamp in-game as a trade too. Do not, bank on that because I'm not so for sure about my facts. I might be even getting the game wrong. But I swear there is, I'm pretty sure it was Yellow or one of them where you trade for a Machoke and you get an in-game Machamp. I think it even has a fucking, a different name and shit. The Mr. Mime you get's name is Miles or something like that. But yeah, so the traded Pokemon, we would need the other Game Boy for, and of course, on recording, we would just set up the 2 Game Boys on the table, and we would just link it up and go from there. So, yeah, guys, that's something I want to do here on my material, Andy. I would love to completely grab a Gen 1 Pokédex, complete that thing here on the channel for you guys, since I've never done it, and I'd rather do it with you guys. Yes, it might be a weird little production, and yes, I might have to do it in videos, and yes, I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about it, which brings me to, if you guys have watched the playlist, a lot of videos have disappeared off the channel. I took a lot of shorts of catching Pokemon and stuff like that because this idea came about. I'm like, well, look, if I'm going to do a Pokédex of me catching all the 151, then why do I need shorts of the first run of me catching them? You know what I mean? There's no point. And so, yeah, this is something I would like to do. So, guys, I got the 2 Game Boys. I got the link cable. I got plenty of Pokemon games here to make sure that 151 can happen. We know the Mew glitch, right? We just got to complete the story to get Mewtwo. it can be done. It is very possible. We can do this here on the channel. So this is something I would like to do. This guy here is just awesome. I mean, he's stealing the show. I can imagine everybody's like, you know what, dude, the human on the screen that's yapping his fucking gulp right now, we don't care about him. This guy, though, the fucking star. He is the star. You are the star by this time. They come here for you. See, voice is delusional. Yeah, Andy, you might be right. They might just come here for the Butterstein. I mean, why not, buddy? He's a great kitty. Look at him. He's so good. He's lovable. He's my boy. I'm sorry, guys. What can we do, you know? But all right, guys. As far as Pokemon's concerned, oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, you go eat and do your thing. But as far as we're concerned, guys, I would like to stream it on an actual Game Boy. As far as like getting the display to work, I already got that kind of figured out, so there won't be any problems with that. Now, are you licking my arm? Then I love you too, man. Hey, he's got here. Let's move over a little bit because you got to get in the screen because you're the guy. Look at you, Luke. Yeah, here, look, man. Here, stay still. Can you stay still for me for a minute, dude? I want to put Diglett on your back. That would be cool, man. Here. Balance it. Ready. Come on. Got it. Well, you know, that sucks. Hey, you know what? I get it. You're more of a Lugia guy, aren't you? Look at that, dude. If we put Lugia on you the right way, it will look like he is riding my cat. Well, it kind of looked weird on the screen, but you know what I mean. But look at this guy, man. I mean, we got a Lugia. We got all kinds of shit. Or whatever you pronounce it. I'm not good at pronouncing things. If you guys watch any of my wrestling series, you will know that. But yeah, guys, that's what I would like to do as far as the future of Pokemon on the channel. Yes, we're going to open up more Pokemon cards. Yes, we're going to do blue. We're going to do silver. We're going to do crystal. And I do not mean it in a Breaking Bad way. I mean, as in, you know, this game right here. Okay, I got to be careful about how I say we're going to do crystal. I need to put Pokemon crystal in front of crystal because, like, saying we're going to do crystal is not an invite. I'm really, you know, trying to give here. You know what I mean? Like, not. You know what I mean? It is baby blue, like in the show. And I did a joke about this before, but I can't help it. It's just every time I pick up the crystal, it's like I'm addicted. I gotta make the joke. You know, it's there. And look at this guy. He's just creeping in. He's like, hey man, I want some crystal too. Do you like this thing? Do you like it? What's up, man? Yeah. Look at him. Look at it. He loves it too. God, buddy, you're addicted. You can't. No, it's bad. No more nip for you. Okay. This guy, man, yeah, I never given him catnip. I don't know if I can. I mean, I don't know if you really need that, man. He'd be begging me for bacon and shit next, dude. Like, I gotta hear about it all the time. This guy, like, I will feed him, right? Like, I'll feed him. Just like a good little Pokemon, you feed it, right? And it's like a Snorlax. Like, it needs more. It wants more. Like, leftovers ain't enough, man. And those of you that get that right there know what I mean by that item. That item is very useful. But guys, as far as what I've been doing on my end of like consuming Pokemon content, I want to share this with you too. So guys, I've been checking out these things called Nuzlocke. I don't know if you guys know anything about Pokemon Nuzlocke. They are very interesting. Look them up, man. It's pretty cool. Pretty much in these, and it's just of it is you catch Pokemon in a route. I don't know the full rules, but you got to name them, and if they get fainted, they're actually dead. It's like the Mortal Kombat of fucking Pokemon. Pretty much, it's pretty cool. But they're pretty cool. Another thing I've been looking at is hacked ROMs. Dude, there's some out there that are fucking just. I saw this one. Oh my god, I was just watching it, but it looks so annoying. But the idea of it's pretty cool. But I've been just watching some pretty cool stuff. I've been watching a couple speed runs again too, because man, I haven't sat down and watched a proper speed run in a Pokemon game for a while. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you just like here, look, man, you're my new co-host. You're just gonna sit here, and you're just gonna, you know, be the guy, right? Right? Can't believe you fainted to Diglett. You fainted to Diglett, bro. Look at him. Poor guy. How could you do that? How could you do that to our Diglett? Yeah. Don't be rubbing the turd coming out of the ground. That's not cool. That's not cool. You can't rub the Diglett. That's not cool. That's a whole level of like Pokemon content that we don't do here. Okay, there's other sites for that, if you know what I mean. You know, where you can rub a kitty on a Pokemon. Ekans and a Cloyster. Oh man. Anyway, guys. But yeah, guys. Anyway, sorry about that. I had like just. Oh my god. I was gonna go into like a. No, we're not gonna do that here. Maybe in another video we'll go into innuendos about Pokemon and their how they can be very messed up. This is your fault, Butterstein. You see, like you rubbed the Diglett, now all of a sudden I'm fucking just stupid. You fainted him, right? Fainted him again. But alright guys, but no, that's what we want to do on Raw Material, Andy. More cards, more games, and complete a Pokédex. I mean, I know that's not a big deal. maybe this is a weirdly, pointless video, but I want to try to catch you up on what's going on this playlist, because I haven't really, other than cards, I haven't uploaded anything on the game end. Like I said, guys, we may take a crack at this one right here. We'll see what's going on. I'm gonna maybe try to put it in, try to get it in through the week and see what it's about. I remember that you get to create decks, and pretty much everything else, and it's just pretty much basically like literally playing the Pokemon. Do I taste good? Do I gotta worry about you eating me, bro? Because I've heard stories. I've heard stories, and I don't know. I mean, you look like a cat that could eat someone, and I gotta be worried, guys. This guy's licking me. I know it's a love affection thing, but what if it's not? What if it's like, dude, you taste good, and just make sure you keep your door closed before you go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up one day and he's gonna be nibbling on my arm, and I'm not gonna be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. My cat might be a cannibal. I don't know. I'm creating lore here that is not true. Okay, guys, just bear with me. We gotta start putting lore on the channel, because oh my god, you hear about that raw material Andy channel? Apparently his cat tries to eat him and shit, bro. Oh my god. No, I would hope not, but hey, man, if he has to survive, you go ahead, my guy. Anyway, that's the kind of level of love you gotta treat your Pokemon, guys. If they're in a situation where you're stranded on an island and you happen to die, you gotta let your Pokemon be like, just look at it and be like, look, I know it's gonna be heartbreaking. And it probably didn't even care. It would eat you with no thought process. It'd be like, nah, I gotta eat, man. You know what I mean? I feel that's what it would be, but still, you gotta offer it anyway. I know, guys, we're talking about some weird shit here, but that's raw material, Andy, guys. That's what we do. But yeah, guys, I hope you look forward to the Pokemon content coming up. Like I said, I got a poll coming up for Blue. It's in the community tab or the post or whatever. Go, vote on that, because I think, if I'm correct, I think it's Squirtle and Bulbasaur who are, neck and neck right now. So guys, if you want to go answer that poll for me, we'll try to get Pokemon Blue started as soon as possible. Probably the same setup with the TV and all that, but I like that setup. I think it's really good. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for what we're going to be doing for Pokemon. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Man, I can't wait to get into the future of it. But guys, yeah, as far as the Pokédex thing, hey, I have no idea how to say that, but the CERO one. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. We're actually wrapping up some stuff here, but hey, man, yeah, guys, Pokemon Yellow will be fun for the base to start the Pokédex, so that's where we're going to start it, and that's where we're going to try to complete it. So yeah, guys, if you're down with that, we're going to get that worked in. I cannot wait to do that, because it's something I've wanted to do. And guys, I'm spoiler right here. Let's be real. When it comes to these earlier gens and completing the Pokédex in game, you don't really get much of a reward. Hey, Codigo or whatever. Yeah, hey, like and subscribe. I'm glad. We're talking about trying to complete an actual Gen 1 Pokédex, an actual physical Pokédex. Another thing I would like to do, guys, is actually catch them and have them in the box physically, physically. So this is going to be interesting. It might be a little hard to do that, but of course all we got to do is catch some lower level ones and level them up to a second evolution if we have to, blah, blah, blah. There's ways around this. So yeah, it's just going to be how are we going to put that video together. So that is a future project that I would love to do here with Raw Material Andy. I'm very excited for, of course, with the original, just doing some Pokemon games and opening up cards. And guys, anything else, any other ideas you want to throw my way, man, let me know. Let me know. I would love to do some stuff on here that you guys would like to see maybe more of, or maybe you want to hear my opinion on, because I'm going to be real. There's a lot of new lore about Pokemon that I have no idea about, that I've been trying to dive into, but there's so much of it that it's kind of hard to keep together, and it seems like every generation that comes out, it kind of changes a trickle effect of a little bit of what happens before, so you don't quite know what the true lore is, you know what I mean? It's rough, and Pokemon lore is interesting nonetheless. It is very, it's full. It's interesting. Not complete, I could tell. I'm still waiting for the planet is Pokemon thing. I'm sure that's been confirmed, but I don't know. I did a short on that too, but alright guys, we're gonna get out here. As far as the next video, we might, like I said, we might open up this little thing that I got from the Walmart app thing, a bunch of random mask cards and just shoot the shit and talk about, the art on them, and of course, roast some of the, whatever in here, because there are some cards that look quite just not that great. But, alright guys, hey, thank you for being here, Raw Material Andy. Protect your kids, spread love and laughter, and like we say to end every playlist, always forward, never backwards. And guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next video for Pokemon. And until you're waiting, man, there are plenty of videos before this one, man. Pokemon Yellow run and a Pokemon Gold run. Now, guys, I get a little irritable on some of those. I get quite lost. But hey, just stick with me through them and have a good time with that. Also, you can turn up the playback speed to make them faster because I know they're quite long. But other than that, guys, thank you for being here on this Saturday at Raw Material Andy. And I love you guys, and I cannot wait to bring you more Pokemon. So stay tuned.